When the curtain came down at the Barclays ATP World Tour Finals in London, it marked the end of a year to remember. In just 12 months, the game had seen shifts in power and moments of history. Roger Federer ended the season as #1, but who will step up and challenge the Swiss for his crown in 2010? The tour resumes in January as the biggest names head to Australia, India and Doha. Last season's Qatar ExxonMobil Open champion Andy Murray remains the only top 5 player yet to win a Grand Slam title.
Obviously I'd like to win one as quickly as possible, but it's a difficult thing to do with the guys that are playing just now. But you know, if I work hard and you know, play like I have been this season, then I'm definitely going to give myself opportunities, and you know, it's up to me to take them.
We believe seriously that he can win a slam, and I think if he wins one slam, that's my personal opinion, he will go on to win more than one. I think that Wimbledon and the US Open still give him the best chance, yet there's no reason in my mind why he shouldn't do well in Australia this year.
January's outdoor hardcourt season will conclude with the first Grand Slam, the Australian Open. Nadal was last year's champion in Melbourne. Can he repeat the start he made in 2009 before injury intervened?
It was a very good start of the season. The first 5 months was a fantastic season for me. And later I had a few problems. But that's part of the sport.
Federer's return to form saw him secure a place in history. Victory at Wimbledon clinched a record-breaking 15th Grand Slam title. But it was his win a month earlier at Roland Garros that was his most satisfying.
By getting the French Open title, the one that's sort of always eluded me, has been an amazing sort of a dream come true for me at the very end, obviously, after being so many times in the finals, and then right away 1 month later to get number 15, and also playing so well, you know, before and after those 2 majors has been really a key run for me, you know, to get to #1 and hopefully to stay it as well, and you know, stay in contention for #1 for, you know, still many years to come.
The biggest shock of the year came at the US Open. Juan Martín del Potro broke the Federer-Nadal Grand Slam duopoly by winning at Flushing Meadows. The Argentinian announced himself as one to watch on all surfaces.
I didn't expect to win a Grand Slam at the age of 20, but I knew I had a chance of achieving a good result, and that I would have a chance, and that chance would only depend on me, like that day in the final. And that's useful for me in the future, to know that I can go for bigger things, and that's wonderful.
Young, hungry and gifted, the challengers for Federer's crown are queuing up. Could 2010 be the year that sees a tennis revolution?
We have a new generation of players, not that younger than Nadal, but they are very, very gifted players, and very strong and very committed. And I feel we have 4 and 5 people now who are really committed to be at the top of the game, and that's very interesting.
Two of the greatest athletes in the world is 1 and 2 in the world, and the 3, 4, 5 and 6 aren't bad either. Nor 7 to 10, and you look down the list, and I think there are young players who can come along and challenge. So I expect to have another lot of notebooks filled with great tales to tell next year. I think it's going to be an absolutely classic year of tennis.